There we go. Let me get that waiver on. Perfect. I hope everyone is having a great Thursday. And bring that down a little bit. Okay. Let's go ahead. Just bend those knees nice and wide stance as we take a deep breath up. Coming back down. Let's do that again. This time, leaving the arms up, grabbing one wrist, leaning to the side. Good. Coming back up. Let's get the other side. Good. Let's do that again. Other side, grabbing that wrist. Coming back. Let's get that other side. Perfect. Let's go ahead. Open up the arms and then give ourselves a big hug. Open up the arms. This time the other arm is on top. Just doing that a few more times. Just opening up the chest. Great job. Good. Okay, last time. Perfect. Okay, roll those shoulders back and down. Good. And let's just take a deep breath in and out. Good. One more deep breath in and out. Taking that deep breath, bringing the arms all the way up. Let's have the feet about hip distance apart. As we exhale, we're going to go in to a forward fold. I just want that upper body to relax. Let the weight just lengthen the spine. Now you can stay right here, having a nice bend to those knees. You can also have your hands on your thighs or your shins. And then if you would like, go ahead and grab your elbows. And just to add a little bit more weight to that upper body. And then while you're here, see if you can just straighten the legs a little bit more. Feeling that stretch a little bit deeper into the back of our thigh and our hamstrings. And then I want you to release those elbows. And as we inhale, I want you to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Your shoulders, your neck, your head come up last. Once you're fully straight, just take another deep breath in and out. Good. Let's go ahead again and inhale. Arms are coming up. Exhale, bending the elbows, coming into a cactus pose. So your arms look like field goal post here. And what I want you to do is bring those elbows back as much as you're able and feeling that stretch in your chest. Focusing on opening up here. Good. Great job. We're just going to hold it a little bit longer. And then go ahead, let those arms come back down. Roll those shoulders back down again. Good. Now let's go ahead and take the right arm out to the side and bring it across the body and hug it in. The one thing I want you to pay attention to is that your shoulder is down, that it's not up by the or by the ear. It's nice and relaxed. And then go ahead and release. Let's get the other side. Again, shoulder is down, hugging that arm in. We're going to get our upper back in just a minute. And then we're going to work on some hip openers and lower back. We'll be on the ground for those, but if you're in the office at your desk, I'll show you some stuff that you can do in your chair. Okay, go ahead and release. Shake out those arms. And then I want you to bring the arms out in front of you, interlacing those fingers. Now, thumbs are pointing up to the ceiling. I want you to rotate them so thumbs are pointing to the ground. Pushing the hands away from you, I want you to tuck the chin as you round your upper back. On your next exhale, I want you to try to push those hands further away. And then go ahead and release one more time. Shoulders rolling. And let's get our hip flexors before we go to the ground. So what I want you to do is I want you to get into a lunge position. Make sure feet are hip distance apart so you're not on a tightrope. And what I want you to do is take that back hip, press it forward, squeeze in those glutes. And you're going to feel that stretch in the front of your hip on the back leg. Trying to make sure your torso is nice and upright, not leaning over that front leg. Good. And then step that leg back up. Let's do the same thing with the other side. So stepping it back, essentially tucking the pelvis, and that's helping press that back hip forward. Chest is lifted. Let's take one more deep breath in and out. Bring it back up. So now if you're in your office and you have a chair, go ahead and sit in a chair, or feel free to come onto the ground. Everybody is having their feet on the ground. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that left ankle, cross it over the right thigh. So we're getting into a figure 4. If you're in a chair, I want your back nice and straight. I want you to bend at the hips so your chest is coming towards your leg. If you're on the ground, lift that right leg up and pull it in towards you. Getting into that piriformis, opening up our hips here. One more deep breath in. Exhale, bringing both feet to the ground. Let's go ahead and cross the right ankle over the left thigh and bringing that left leg in towards you if you're laying down. If you're in a chair, back nice and straight and bend at the hips. We're going to be here for just a few more breaths. I really want you to focus on taking some really deep breaths in and then exhaling fully. And then go ahead, uncross those legs. Both feet are on the ground. I'm going to go ahead and explain the torso rotation that we're doing on the ground, and then I'll explain the one that we're going to do seated. So if you're on the ground, bring that left leg in, straighten the right leg, and then bring the left leg across the body. If you're in a chair, both feet are on the ground, I want you to take your right hand, place it on the outside of your left thigh, and I want you to rotate. Coming back to center. If you're on the ground, both knees into the chest, take a deep breath in Exhale, straightening the left, bringing the right leg across the body. If you're in a chair, I want you to bring that left arm to the outside of your right thigh and rotate, keeping that chest nice and lifted. Great. Coming back to center, both knees to the chest, taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale, coming back into a seated position. Let's go ahead and everybody take that deep breath in, bringing those arms up and overhead. Exhale, coming into prayer. Let's take one more deep breath in and out. Thank you so much for joining today. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll see you next week. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome, Felipe. Thank you.